Surrender!
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on! This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base? Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it. Yippee! Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy it. Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. No! Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's...
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are locked?
Huh? Who are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see—
Nouvelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much though.
I am not privy to the details.
If you say so, but...
now that I've delivered the message.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head up.
Futile!
Neverland! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just standing there?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next...
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just...
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after The situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan Harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent... We convicted one of the Snezhnayan Harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been... Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by... The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to... All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable. That is something truly
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex Yes, as you surmised. As we're both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial.
an outright refusal. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
The fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there. And, however, if you absolutely...
The knave showed up already? Well, we didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Fer...
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina
So maybe that's not very...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports, the details are still unclear. Special guards over... I was only willing to share this information.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before...
Yes. I would like you to... This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with...
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals, the fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison. All we do is dispatch guards. Although I do have a...
Oh, Paimon gets it now!
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly... So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves.
Prepared ourselves?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid...
Oh, right! Even though we'll be there on trumped-up charges, we'll be in prison. On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality, you will be compensated accordingly.
Now that's more like it! Come on!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token. Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be sure to enjoy it.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fanta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. But here we are, about to willingly... Let's just try it.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a taste! And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was... calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can still hear you,
Never mind. It's nothing.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh, but now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the
About that,
it's nothing difficult. He was awarded the honor. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede. Oh, if I could write an exclusive...
you make it sound easy.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for...
Alright, you got a deal. We'll do it.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to...
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
Welcome to the Opera Epiclese.
Alright, Neverlet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the Fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to...
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the Fortress of Meripede... But do not worry. It is not nearly...
Paimon hopes...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress,
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that dude.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering.